Hi folks, back at it again. I was hungry for more Star Wars, so here it is. Today's build is the Razor Crest, designed by Papaglop. You can find the instructions in the video description below. The model is built to the original specifications. You know, before they modified the ship in Season 2, Episode 6, if you catch my drift. Sure, I like the starfighter we see Mando fly around with in the more recent episodes. But the Razor Crest still feels like it fits better for a bounty hunter like Mando. Lots of storage space, a mobile base of sorts, and I was hoping he'd eventually haul a whole crew around with it. I mean one that doesn't stab him in the back. I acquired a new setup for capturing the building process. I hope it shows, as it takes a bit more time to capture this way. As you can see later in the video, I did push the lightbox to its limits because this build is huge. The model is built to above minifig scale. It's quite different from the play scale I'm used to for most of my other builds. The upside, the model allows for a lot of detail. The downside of this scale is that this is not a model you swoosh or play with. First, because it weighs too much. There's a big piece count and a lot of those pieces are big plates or thick bricks. Second, because the engines don't handle being touched very well. When moving it around, I'd advise thinking carefully about where you're holding it as well. This model is modular and you wouldn't want the module to come loose when you're holding it up. It does mean you can take it apart for transport or storage and then somewhat easily put it back together again. Well, it might take a few minutes of fumbling, more of that at the end of the video, but still. This model is intended as a display model, so I guess it's not really supposed to be swooshed, but still, something to keep in mind. It's a fun, detailed and modular model, but in an uncommon scale, and it uses a lot of rare and thus expensive parts. Those reasons make me unsure whether to recommend it or not. Rumors say later this year an official LEGO Razor Crest UCS model might drop. I would say, if you're unsure, perhaps wait for more details on that one to be revealed before making a decision. Also, Papaglop's not the only one who made a custom design of the ship. For instance, Rich Boy J also made a very nice UCS design. I'm kind of tempted to give his design a try to compare, but, well, building these ain't cheap, and I already have one now. When deciding which one to build, it eventually came down to the Canopy. This build uses rounded windows for a seamless look, while a lot of the other builds, like J's, incorporated a lot of different small transparent pieces that put together don't really let you look into the cockpit. Not that mine currently does any better, with the window pieces being quite foggy, but well, those windows turned out to be €15 and upwards a piece. My wife surprisingly remembered she had those windows in a playset when she was little. And my mother-in-law still had the box with all the Lego in it, and I found and could take the pieces I needed. There was a lot of Lego in there though, so they're pretty scratched up. So in the future, I might need to try out one of those defogging techniques and report back the results, maybe? Does anyone have good experiences with that? If you like this video, you can click the corresponding button beneath the video to help other LEGO fans see it as well. You can also subscribe to get notified when my next video comes out. Also, I might have a non-LEGO related surprise announcement coming in the near future. See you later, folks.